Welcome to the Infernal Brotherhood of the scruffy-looking Nerf herders. Today I'm reading Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, The Fall of the Sith Empire #1, Desperate Measures. I'd like to take a moment and invite you to subscribe to this channel and ring that damn bell. Racing across the galaxy, taking a shortcut through the fabric of space. It is a trip far longer than most hyperspace explorers would dare undertake. Starbreaker 12 is the coordinates stored in its memory core. My way to get home to safety, away from the Sith Empire. Without Gav. Here goes. Whoa! Look out! Collision vector. Evasive. Shields up. Prepare for impact. Yeah! Whoosh! Out of my way! Where did that ship come from? Synagogue control. We were supposed to be cleared to leave orbit. Some people think they own the orbital lanes. Synagogue control. I have emergency. Urgent information. This is Synagogue Space Traffic Control Tower. Unauthorized ship, you are in violation. Urgent information that could affect the entire Republic? This is Starbreaker 12 requesting immediate... Repeat. Emergency. This is Jori Daragon and I have information. Hey, isn't Starbreaker 12 on our list? You're right. They blasted 2 of our ships and caused all sorts of collateral damage. Alert security. Intercept launched. Weapons powered up. I've got the ship on my targeting screens. Increase speed to orbit. Welcome back, Starbreaker 12. We're glad you could join us again. This time, though, we'll make sure you stay a while. Hey, wait! Give me a little breathing room, guys. These currents are tough enough on a good day. Hey, watch it! Just a reminder, Starbreaker 12. Stay on course. We won't remind you again. Coming in for a landing, security procedures sure have gotten tight. Ready, troops? On your guard. Don't get itchy trigger fingers. I've returned, and do I ever have a story to tell? Uh-oh. Jori Daragon, you're under arrest for grand theft, firing on synagogue security ships, destruction of property, fraud. Don't bother with the whole list, Sergeant. There'll be time enough for that in the trial. Cardelba, the once secret fortress of Naga Sadow. Workers rush to repair the damage done during the recent attack by Ludo Kresh. Naga Sadow has no interest in delays. The work is continuing rapidly. I've never seen laborers work so hard. Ludo's attack is just like Ludo himself, insignificant and quickly forgotten. The glory of the Sith Empire will endure forever. It is our destiny. Anyone can see that. Hold out your hands, Gav. Jewels, like frozen specks of time. I'm sure in your previous life in the Republic, you did not live in such opulence, surrounded by glory every day. Come, Gav, our visitors are arriving. Time to be about the business of the Empire. All of the Sith Lords, from Ziost and from their own systems, all swear allegiance to me. The Sith Empire will blaze brightly indeed, Gav, now that I am in charge of its future. And your Republic will give us everything we need. But I can't help you strike against the Republic. It's my home. Although, father, mother, torn from our dwelling, living like garbage in the streets, preyed upon, we had no one but each other. Come now, Gav. Think of all those others who are suffering under the same yoke in the Republic. It's an oppressive system. Can't you see by its very glory how much better our empire is? I suppose I could do it for Jori. Sinagar. Come with us. Don't even bother resisting. Wait, you don't understand. I have an urgent warning. I have to... Don't threaten us. I've just come from the Sith Empire. I have vital information. You must take me to Empress Tata. The Sith? Ooh, and were they scary? My parents used to tell me stories about those monsters under my bed. Unit. Ha! Let's just take a nice walk to the detention center. Let me through. I must speak with her. Jori Daragon, I never dreamed you'd show your face in the Koro system again. I always thought you were bright for a human, but now I see I was wrong about you. Wrong in many ways. Arba, I'm so glad to see you. You won't believe. I don't want to hear it, Jori. Don't you think you've fed me enough lies? I'm not so much a fool that I will keep listening to them. Arba, wait! Please! No, Jori. I took you in when your parents were killed. I ignored your debts. I trusted you, and you took advantage of me. Arba! Arba, listen to me. We stumbled upon the Sith Empire. Gav is held prisoner. An attack is coming. We have to warn the Empress. She can't go to Coruscant. Alert the entire Republic. Jori. These lies will only make it worse for you. Out of the way. We got business here. Move it. Make way for Lord Score. Ah, my property has finally been returned to me. See to the details, Gorm. Yes, Lord Sikor. Captain, Starbreaker 12 is mine, as partial payment for my losses caused by the treachery and incompetence of this hyperspace navigator and our fugitive brother. You may check your records, Captain. I'll take possession of the ship now, if you please. This cannot compensate me for the destruction of my merchant ship, due to a bad route Jori Daragon mapped close to a flare star. But as punishment, it is very satisfying. No! You can't take Starbreaker 12! There's nothing you can do. Don't make this harder than it already is. You don't understand. That ship is the coordinates to fly my brother. We have to rally the Republic forces. We have to... We don't have to do anything, except take you into custody. The records check out. In a judgment rendered by the Merchants Guild on Sinagar, your ship is forfeit to Skahor. The time limit for appeals is passed, while you and your brother were on the run. Sinagar in the palace of Empress Tata. So, Odanor, studying again, I see. Why should I not be surprised? Just relishing a moment alone with my thoughts, Mehmet Nadir. With all our traveling, and that disastrous trip to Coruscant, and the hectic business of Empress Tata's reunification, it's so rare just to meditate and read. Well, I'm afraid your luxury will have to wait. Empress Tata has asked me to bring you to her throne room at once. Oh no, she probably wants me to join her on another pageant, or parade, or inspection tour, or diplomatic reception. Don't be so quick to guess Empress Tata's plans. She may surprise you. Master Uru, I did not know you were coming when... Your Jedi Master has come to see how well you are doing as my new Jedi advisor here in the Koro system, Odan-Ur. He did not seem at all surprised when I told him you were in your chambers, reading. Master Uru, I have been very busy here with my tasks as a Jedi Knight. I certainly miss the days of my peaceful tutelage. Yes, but the Jedi must learn action as well as knowledge, and desperate times may be approaching us. I know you, my student, and I know you too have been having dark visions. Across the reaches of the galaxy, through seas of dark stars, rivers of whispering black shadow from the Republic's ancient past. Evil history we had thought forgotten. I know of your attempts to warn the Assembly on Coruscant, Odanur. You thought your mission was a failure, but others in the audience heard you. Other Jedi Knights. The Republic has grown and expanded for many generations, encountering no worse than a few interplanetary squabbles and civil wars. But if we should confront the fabled Sith Empire, we would experience a war so great, so devastating. It can cross the fabric of hyperspace, a conflagration spanning the galaxy. Come, Master Uru, I wish to show you something. My wars to unify the Seven Worlds were devastating, but I have kept the armament factories and shipyards up and running, preparing for our defense. Never again will we be left without weapons, without a fleet. Though Coruscant chooses to ignore this threat, we will fight for the glory of the Republic. Now that I have finally brought peace to these downtrodden worlds, I will never let the Koro system fall to an outside enemy. Sinagar Detention Center. In you go, Daragon. We've got a busy day today. When do I get to see Empress Tata? Nice place. I'm surprised you've never been here before, kid. I'd like to think you would consider the detention center a second home. Dozens of war crimes trials are underway from the unification struggles. Empress Tata wants the Seven Worlds to return to normal as soon as possible. It's been hours. You'd think somebody would listen to me, with the fate of the galaxy at stake and all. Hey! Why won't anyone hear my story? The Sith Empire is real. They've taken my brother hostage. I barely escaped alive. I need to talk. You'll get your chance to tell your story. Come with me. We're ready for you. At last! But make sure the story's entertaining. The judge is looking bored by this time of the day. Judge? I'm going to trial already? But I was just arrested today. Sure, but yours is a clear-cut case. With all the evidence in hand, these war crime trials take forever, and the judges like to clean the quick ones as soon as possible. I'd have been better off in the Sith Empire, with Gav. Cardelver. We are ready to move out, to launch ourselves across the star lanes. The Sith Empire will burn brightly, like a supernova, dwarfing the complacent Republic. We shall hold the entire galaxy in our grasp. What? That can't be! Are you certain you have identified the ship on approach? How could Ludo dare to come back here? Sith Lords, hear me! Naga Sadow is a traitor and will bring our empire to ruin. He has deceived us all with his murderous lust for power. Ludo Kresh whines like the weakest of downtrodden underlings. The blood of many Sith slaves must run in his veins. Now that he has been defeated, he thinks we should bother listening to his prattle. Gav, I'll give you this responsibility. Go over to the controls on the wall and activate the automated systems. This one? Are you sure that's the best way to block the transmission? Certainly. Just do it. We need to get back to our business. It's a great honor I give you, Gav Daragon. Vroom! The traitor is dead at last. You tricked me! I didn't know I was going to destroy him. I've never killed anybody. Don't worry about that, young Gav. Now the road to your republic is free of obstacles. We have the coordinates we need, thanks to a tracer I planted on Starbreaker 12. You planted a tracer? On Jori's ship? You mean her escape was all a setup? We'll talk later, Gav. For now, we must summon all the fleets from the scattered star systems. It is time to launch our attack. Thank you all for tuning in. We invite you to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell to get notified about our next video. Until the Infernal Brotherhood convenes again, my fellow scruffy-looking nerf herders, may the Force be with you.